What's up, everyone? How to NGS episode 2 dose featuring your boy Spikes, and you. Today on the menu we have to discuss what we got this week, and we'll do a quick little jumbo on next week. Pretty much just a rundown. We're going to talk about the market. We're going to talk about AC scratch tickets. We're going to talk about the seasonal shop. We're going to talk about the changes that are going to be coming, and that's going to be the quick rundown for episode 2. Remember, this is a weekly series that we're going to have that will keep you up to date with everything that you need to know, and will inform new players and old players alike, or maybe players taking a break, kind of keep you up to speed with everything that's going on around the game and keep you on the right track, right? By the way, please remember to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Helps out a lot. Thank you. All right, so first off, we need to discuss the current seasonal shop. Okay, so the current seasonal shop will get reset next week. This is probably the most important thing. We will also have changes on the mobs that will be inside the limited quest. Currently, we have Nex Alio and Pettis, and next week it will change to Renus and Dustul. So those will be the changes there for that one. Otherwise, it's the same LTQ. We're just getting the shop reset with the addition of course, the Maximus and the Plutos Defi augments. We do know that these will both be 500k to get 10 of these. So in order to clear both of those out, the Defi, Maximus, and Plutos, it will cost you 1 million seasonal points. It will probably be around 4 million. I would imagine that's what the shop will be at. When the shop gets reset, it always costs more. The items cost more. And right now, it takes about 3.2 to completely clear out the seasonal shop. Next, we have the AC scratch tickets. AC scratch tickets, for those who are not aware, come over here. These are going to be the new ones that were added. First and foremost, we have these that were added recently on the 1st of May. This is the Reminiscence collection and the Weapon Camo collection. So these are basically just an opportunity to get items that were previous items, but you did not get the opportunity to get. So you can scroll down the list here. And you'll see, you'll see what you got there. Do a quick little scroll down so y'all can see if y'all want to pause the video, or you can just check it yourself. And so you'll see an assortment of things that have popular items that have been previously released, and they're giving you an opportunity to get them again. And then also we have the School Day Memories, which was released at the end of last week's maintenance on the 26th of April. This is a neat little one. Obviously has this based on School Day Memories, so naturally you're gonna have a lot of school type outfits in it. By all means, we feel like if you want to be in like a Japanese school manga or school anime, you're feeling like you want to be school rumble or whatever. There's so many slice of life school animes. You know what I'm saying? Either way, if you're feeling that vibe, this one's for you for sure. All three of these will be gone next week. The Reminiscence collection, the Weapon Camo collection, and the School Day Memories. So make sure if you want these, grab them by the start of maintenance next week. Next, you'll also see that we have some AC deals that are currently active. We'll kind of go over them real quick. These have been active since the 26th, so when maintenance happened last week, and will end next week's maintenance. So if you want these, grab them. They're here. If you want them, the first one will be a premium set 90 days plus bonus. So you get your premium set 90 days and you get a mastery 4S. So whenever there's an S on the augment, it just means it takes one of it. It's 100%. These are how ADI capsules work as well. You only need one, and it's 100% stick. You have Arms Fire 2, you get 2 of these. Next, you have the dual quest support set, which gives you an in rare drop rate plus 100%. You get 3 of these, and then you get your common Defi augments. Now, I'll be completely honest with you on this input. The dual quest support, definitely at this point, you should not be doing that. All these augments, these are the common ones that are in the seasonal shop and will be in the seasonal shop again when the seasonal shop gets refreshed. Also in the limited quests and the limited UQ, you can find all these common ones on the personal shop right now for very cheap. Mostly, I think all these are below 10k. I know some of these are for sure 1k. There might be one that might be still sitting around 10k, depending on what ship you're on, but either way, they're all low. I would not recommend this unless you just really want the rare drop rate plus 100%, which is good. You get 3 of them. I imagine that those are 24-hour ones. It doesn't state here, but I imagine that they are 24-hour ones. So, but yeah. And then in regards to the premium set, 90-day bonus, of course, if you want to get this, that's fine. However, this not. Honestly, Fire 2s are, from Newson, or you can trade them at the item shop. They can be annoying to get, but I mean, you only get 2 of them here. we'll just leave you to make that decision. And then moving on, you're going to see that this week is going to be the last week that we have the boost for the augment enhancing. So if you go here, we'll just put some ARKs here. It doesn't matter what we do, but you'll see, we don't need to do that. You'll see the augment success rate plus 10%. There's also an enhancement rate plus 40% that you'll see as well. So we can go to the enhancement and you'll see a great success rate plus 40%. These two are going to end this week. So when maintenance happens, next week on the 9th/10th of May, these will be gone. We will not see another boost until the 17th. So we'll cover that in next week's episode, more than likely. So make sure that if you're trying to put some augment capsules on something, or you're trying to enhance stuff, take advantage of that, because this boost will be gone at the start of next week's maintenance. So take advantage of that while you can. We also have the ARKs ID campaign. This is a little thing that they have going on the site. You can create your own ARKs. You can create your own ARKs ID. You'll find further details of it here in this on this page. And basically how they have it set up is you can make your own ARKs ID, and if you tweet it and they get more than the amount of tweets that they're looking for, which I believe is, if it says here, over 5,000 tweets, then everyone will get 40 SG at a later date. So if you want to create your ARKs ID, you have till next week to do so, and it will contribute towards everyone getting 40 SG. All right, so coming next week, you'll notice first and foremost that we get the start of the 2-a-day special AC scratch tickets. And so what that will be is that we'll get 2 a day, and that will run from the end of maintenance next week to the 6th of June. So pretty much until the Ultra Evolution update. That's pretty much what that means, the 6th of June. Anything that's running into June, pretty much till Ultra Evolution. So you get the max of 54, up to 54 times during this period. So take advantage of that. It's free stuff. It's free tickets being given away. So take advantage of that. Why would you not? So be sure to log on, get those, take advantage of that for sure. Now, in terms of the market and moves that you should possibly be making, here's pretty much the rundown, because we have Ultra Evolution coming up, which means that we'll likely be introduced. We know that we're getting 75 cap. We'll likely be introduced to new armors or new weapons. I'm not sure if we're going to be introduced to them when it first is released. So we'll get introduced to new areas or new sectors, but I can't say for sure if we're going to get introduced to new units or weapons. However, one thing to note that you'll see a lot of these are your top selling items currently on ship 1, and so I imagine that there's probably something similar on all the ships. So keep that in mind. These are your top selling items. One of the things that you'll note here is half an hour Gigas Master. You have 2 options for half an hour right now. Half an hour is probably likely going to fluctuate, because we can see that the 4.0 percentage is going to be a staple percentage. That's confirmed by seeing the Gigas Master release at 3.5%. We also have reason to believe, with the captains being in the limited quest coming up, that we're going to be introduced to Mastery 5, which would follow the same line of 3.5% as it goes up by 1% is always a 0.5. So I would definitely say, if you wanted to sell some half an hours, and I made this suggestion to someone in my alliance the other day, if you want to, then by all means go for it. We can expect this one to have the biggest fluctuation, because as we get new units, when it's confirmed that we do get new units or new weapons, of course, these will be bought, as everyone will be looking to augment and have the highest potency that they can on their weapons. So that would be my recommendation with that. Well, not necessarily a recommendation, but just making you aware of these things. This is going to be the biggest thing that fluctuates in the next month and a half to 2 months. That's half an hour. These will be the biggest things that fluctuate, for the less or better. And I'm not going to give you specifics on how exactly I know that market's going to calculate, but just giving you all a heads up there. That's something to look out for. Of course, there's other pieces, but you can't give up all the trade secrets, right? For tips and tricks, I actually didn't realize this. I'm sure a lot of people actually probably are aware of this, but so we like to throw in little tips and tricks in here, whether it's cheats or whether it's the song for the augment success rate like we did in the previous episode. But this is the tips and trick for this week. I actually was not aware of this. I've been playing this game since release. I actually had no idea. Maybe I did and just forgot. But whenever you're sitting down, you can use your weapon action, and wherever your mouse is pointing, your character will look. So keep that in mind. I actually did not know this until this week, which is kind of hilarious, because I've been playing this game for almost 2 years now. So pretty ridiculous, but it is what it is. It is what it is. Either way though, we'll keep it short. This is episode 2 of How To NGS. And make sure that y'all like and subscribe to help support the channel and keep pushing this content forward. I'd love to help out. So help me help you. And be sure to tune in next week for the new episode of How To NGS. I will see you on the next one. Much love. Holla.